Okay, ladies and gents, I don't know if this is working, but we're going to give it a try. It seems like my microphone is working, so here's what we're going to do today. This is an odd one. We are going to play Final Fantasy Tactics, and so I apologize that there is no camera. So that's a thing right now. No camera, and bear with me. I am right now just sending out the Discord notification. So bear with me just a few moments. I'm going to let the intro play again, and then we're going to get right into the game. Okay, so Discord notification is sent out. So let's get into this. Okay. Oh, actually, I think I went. Yeah, I went into the tutorial on accident. Oh well. I do not want the tutorial because I believe that, well, first of all, I know we can access it otherwise. We can access it inside the game. But I'm going to skip it for now because I think I remember the controls. And we're going to get this started. So, I am Arazlam, student of Ivalice's middle age. You are familiar with the War of the Lions, no? It was a bitter war of succession that rent the land of Ivalice in two. Here we first find mention of Delita Hyrule, a hithertofore unknown young man, the hero who would draw the curtain on this dark act of our history. His is a heroism of great renown, a story familiar to all who dwell within our land. Ah, but what the eye sees is oftentimes a mere fragment of the truth. There was another young man, the youngest of House Beowulf, long famed for producing leaders of knights and men. There is no official record of the role he played on history's stage. However, according to the Durai papers, the existence of which became known to the public only this last year, they had long lain concealed in church archives. This forgotten young man is in fact the true hero. The church maintains he was a heretic, an inciter of unrest and disturber of the peace. Which account is to be believed? Join me in my search to uncover the answer. Ah, but before we begin, might I ask you to share with me your name and the date of your birth? Okay, so we are not going to name this character Ramza. We are going to name this character Goric. Let's do it all caps. Why not? All caps is fine for me. Is Goric alright? Yes. Input your birth date. Okay, so... So birth date, we're going to go with... Oh, bear with me one second. I just have to keep my... I'm trying to keep my phone available for monitoring, like the chat and stuff. So I should still be able to see chat for anybody who joins. For anybody who's watching in the VOD, obviously, it's, leave a comment. The video will be up on YouTube. It's going to take a while for me to get this video up on YouTube. I don't know when I'll be able to upload it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to upload it from here. I'll try if I can. But if not, when I get back home, because I'm away from home for now, when I get back home, I will upload it immediately, right after that. But I just don't know when my trip is going to end, so I don't know how long I'm going to be away. So we're going to try to stream this. We can also try to stream Bloodborne and Darkest Dungeon. Those are the three games that I was considering streaming while I'm away. This is an interesting one for me because I'm doing this actually from my tablet, and so far, so good, I guess. So far, it's working. So we're going to go with... No, we do not want January. We want Here, I'm going to do February. And let's make ourselves an Aquarius. So, yeah, let's do Valentine's Day. Now, obviously, the Evolution calendar is different, but so let's do. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I kind of want to do Aquarius. What the heck? What the heck? Let's do February 14th. So that is my birthday, actually. That is my birthday in real life. So I was born on Valentine's Day. And so let's have our character be born on Valentine's Day. He's going to be an Aquarius. Now I'm going to let the cutscenes play. I do not know if I'm going to get hit for this. I have no idea if Square Enix or anyone with rights is going to ding me for it, but we'll see. I know Capcom hit me with a on Twitter or on YouTube. Capcom hit me with a copyright claim at one point. But I think that was for Dragon's Dogma, if I remember correctly. But I don't know how Square Enix is going to be about this, so we'll see. But the cutscenes in this are really pretty, actually. The cutscenes in this version, this is the War of the Lions version, so the mobile version, basically. And the cutscenes in this are especially pretty. Really well done. So I know this game pretty well, but I really would not consider myself an expert. The only thing I think I would need a guide for would be, the only thing I've used guides for, really for this, would be to make sure that I can get some of the secret characters that you can unlock, and also for the move find item skill, where when you move around the battlefield, if you have somebody set up with this move find item skill, there are certain spots on each battlefield that'll have a hidden item, and you can only get it with a person with that skill equipped. So I've used guides for that too. Hopefully the mic is still working properly. I apologize if there's any kind of like echo or any kind of, any kind of discrepancy with the mic. O Father, abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins that we might know salvation. Lady Ovelia, it's time. I'll not be much longer, Agrias. Your escort has already arrived, Majesty. Please, heed the good lady's words, Highness. You must hurry. Still in here, are you? It's been the better part of an hour. Kafkarian, you forget yourself, sir. You are in the presence of the princess. Mayhap bowed heads would less offend. You would do well to waste less time on idle pleasantries. I see even the noble order of the northern sky cannot rid itself of vulgar knaves. A guard captain in these rain-sodden hinterlands ought not to expect chivalry. We are in employ of the order, not of it. Our pay does not cover trite courtesies to the likes of you. Govern your tongue. Enough. Let us be on our way. The Father watch over you, child. And you, elder. Milady, the enemy is upon us. Duke Goltana's men? We are paid for this. Time to earn our keep. What is it, Gorik? You above getting paid to do a job? I'm a knight no longer, just another sellsword. Right then, to battle. Deliver us, O Lord. They bear the crest of the Black Lion. Duke Goltana must be mad. Does he mean to start a war? You there, wench. You cannot hope to defeat us. You will surrender the princess. If not, well, I would hate to see anything happen to that pretty face of yours. A head-on assault, these swords of Goltana, lack wits one and all. In that case, we should be able to handle this without you, Gefgarian. Mayhap you could, but there's no money to be made in that. Lad, Gorik, with me. So I can try to do some voices, but you know, I still have a lot to learn when it comes to doing voices. I never know what kind of voice to do, really. So, we'll figure it out. Kill them all, leave no man standing. You would have us slaughter them? Are you mad? Kill them here, and you'll have played into Duke Goltana's hands. We need only put them to rout. I find dead men rout more easily. Yeah, I mean, he's not wrong. I mean, fair enough. Dead men do rout more easily. Okay, so we are going to... Yes. I know how to move. However, there we go. I like to have a little bit more of an overhead view. And then, yeah, we can turn the map like this. We can, let's see, this is free look, if I remember correctly. Yep. Perfectly. Okay. And then you can zoom in and zoom out. Well, in and out. Okay, so it doesn't matter really too much what we do. It's highly unlikely that you can fail this mission. It's essentially made so that you can't. We're going to click metal, and then we're going to... let's throw a stone. What the heck? So we could focus or we could throw a stone. Honestly, if we focus, we're not going to get that many opportunities to attack. So focus increases your attack power, essentially. So we're not going to get that many opportunities to do that, or to use it. So taking one turn to do that, not that big a deal. We can throw a stone at somebody, do 12 hit points of damage, 90% to hit. Or, who else? Is there anybody we have better compatibility with? 70% chance. 90. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, so we'll hit this guy. 90% chance. Got him. 6 damage. Okay. So it didn't do the full 12. Not a big deal. We're going to face this way. Everybody else, I think, is auto move. I think it's AI. And they're just going to wreck face. especially Gafgarian and Agrias. You stole my move. So, yeah, the knight comes up, tries to rend shield, basically trying to destroy Agrias' shield. Didn't work. Looks like nobody wants to attack me, which is fine. I'm okay with that. The chemist comes up and boops the knight there. Ugh, they're focusing on, is that Lavian or... Yeah, see, Gafgarian's just a beast right now. An absolute beast. Oh, that's Alicia. Okay. So those are... These characters, these people right here. So this is Alicia, and... Hold on, let's see if I can find... Oh, it's going to go through you guys. Never mind. So this right here should be Lavian. Yep. Lavian, and then this right here is Lad. So those three, the two knights here and the squire, those are actually, they're not exactly special characters. Not really. I mean, they are and they aren't. They're not super important in the story or anything, but they are named characters. It's a little strange. They're basic characters. There's nothing really special about them, except that they are the characters in this first starting battle. They come with Agrias later, when you actually get Agrias to join your party in full, in earnest. Those three characters come with. So, and they still are the same name. They're the same characters. So they're kind of special characters. They're kind of not. That being said, Agrias is definitely a special character. She is pretty fantastic. She has some really good abilities. Her Holy Sword abilities are fantastic. Right now she only knows Judgment Blade, but the rest of these, I mean, they're really powerful. And then, of course, she's got some pretty decent equipment for this level, anyway. Really decent equipment. Mithril Sword, Mithril Shield, Golden Helm, Golden Armor. And there's a reason for that. Technically, this battle itself is happening in the future, kind of, sort of. I don't know. The timeline is a little weird. Anyway. So let's move, and let's see if we can get a kill. Let's kill this chemist here. So we are actually going to get a chance to attack, straight up attack, which is nice. Yep, that's going to take him out. 42 damage at 100% chance to hit. Got him. And we're going to face this way, because nobody can stand on a dead body. You want to make sure that you always put your back to something like a cliff, or a wall, or a dead body, or another friendly character, or something like that. You don't want to get hit from behind, because you end up taking extra damage. You can't really block, that kind of thing. Oh, they're still going after Alicia. I think that's Alicia. Gafgarian is a class of his own. Right now, anyway. Alicia just destroyed his equipment. There you go. Lad's going to get a kill. Nice. So they're not dead. Not yet. You see the stars over their bodies. Essentially, that just means that they are down. They're unconscious. The stars mean that they cannot be permanently lost. They cannot die in earnest. They can't disappear. They'll always be able to be revived. So if somebody could throw a phoenix down on them or something like that, they could be revived. This happens a lot with NPCs that are like guest characters in the story for you or something. It's happening right now because this is just like a tutorial battle, kind of, sort of. Gafgarian, that's what I was going to look at. Gafgarian is a Fell Knight. Now, it's a class very specific to him. But his abilities, the Shadowblade and Duskblade, pretty powerful. And he's got some pretty decent armor as well. Armor and weapon. Okay, one bad guy left. Yes? No, two. Two bad guys left. So we got the Archer and the Knight up here. Let's go to the Knight. And we'll get a backstab. 42 hit points. Nice. Grias is going to make mincemeat of this guy. Yep. And what is that? Lavian? Throw stone, missed. Oops. Oh no. Alicia's going down. That's okay. Not a big deal. So Gafgarian's doing a decent amount of damage to him, but he's still not down. Huh. Surprised he lasted this long. So whenever possible, attack from the side or the back. The back is preferable. The side is decent. You'll have a better chance to hit. You'll have a better chance to do more damage. You believe that you can't block from behind. But don't quote me on that one. Can't remember.
The princess. This way. Be quick. And try making a little less noise.
I'll not take orders from you.
You've quite a mouth on you, princess. Forgive me. 'Tis your birth and faith that wrong you, not I.
Yeah, no, that looked pretty wrong to me.
Hold there.
Is it truly him?
That cannot be.
Did he tell him he lives? Why does he fight under the banner of Ducal Tana?
Alright, so the mystery deepens. Records of the hero Delita first appear 1 year before the outbreak of the War of the Lions. The loss of the 50 Years' War saw knights returning from the front stripped of livelihood, their fealty to the crown and nobility abandoned. Many became rogues and traitors, men donning the thief's cloak and plotting treason against the crown. It was a time of great unrest for Ivalice. Murder and theft were commonplace. Many were the young adventurer and mage who stepped forward to counter this threat. Of such, the city of Garland too saw its share. Chapter 1, The Meager. The Royal Military Academy at Garland. Apprentice. Another wain was struck last night on its way to Egros. Another apprentice. The Corpse Brigade again. I wonder where this all leads. Delita, what do you make of this? I'm not sure. I have my guesses, but... I'm listening. I think Duke Larg is coming to Garland. Duke Larg? Why? Not just the Duke, the Marquis Elmdor de Limberry, too. That's the first I've heard of it. This is not the sound of a state visit. All of Evilise is in turmoil. The Order's supposed to be keeping things under control, but the fact is, they number too few. And they mean to bolster their numbers with us? Man's voice. All right, everybody, form up. The Order of the Northern Sky has an assignment for its Knights Apprentice. As I'm sure you're already aware, the number of brigands roaming Galleon is on the rise. Among them, the Corpse Brigade, a seditious lot with a grudge against the Crown. Rogues such as they must be dealt with. The Order has been commanded to undertake an operation to eliminate the Brigade. An operation of a grand scale. We will not be acting alone. The Order will be joined by, among others, His Excellency Duke Larg's Royal Guard, stationed at Egros. This will leave Egros Castle undermanned. Your task will be to proceed there and support us from the rear by bolstering its defenses. Fair enough. The time to take up arms is upon you, young apprentices. I've just received word that a band of thieves routed by our knights flees here to Garland, seeking refuge. We will move to stop them and finish the task of our brothers. You, young apprentices, will accompany us. This is but a squall before the storm of battle. Prepare yourselves at once. Dismissed. Okay, we are definitely going to save. Let's save right over this one, because I don't care. I just had a save that I started because I wanted to try and see how the tablet version worked. Okay, so this is the setup for the mission. Now, in this setup, unfortunately, you can't change like equipment or anything. It's basically just you're deciding who goes where, who to take with you, that kind of thing. We've got a few people. Ooh, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 6 extra people. Now, let's take a look, because we can only take 4 of them. We're going to take ourselves, and then 4 others. Let's see who looks good and who doesn't. So if you take a look at the astrological signs for each character, it'll tell you their compatibilities, really. Compatibility with other signs is either good, bad, or neutral. And then there's not just good and bad, but there's also like excellent and terrible, or I forget how they designate them. I forget the terms, but it's essentially that. There is one sign that is terrible for each sign. So, for example, for Aquarius, since Goric is an Aquarius, right? There's one compatibility that is the worst, and then 2 others that are bad. And then there's 3, there's one that is the best, and 2 others that are good. And then the rest are neutral. When it comes to best and worst, the best is opposite gender. The worst is same gender. So, for example, I believe... Let me take a look here. I believe... Yeah. So the red ones are all bad. The highlighted black ones that aren't grayed out. So like the more visible dark ones here. There's 2 of them. Those are good, but the one with a question mark underneath it is both the best and the worst, depending on gender. So like, if I remember correctly, that's how this particular one goes for Aquarius. The opposite gender is the best compatibility. The same gender is the worst. So if we get a female of that astrological sign, it is the best compatibility. If we get a male, it's the worst. So let's take a look. So that was, yeah, there it is. There you go. There's the explanation right there. Good compatibility is Gemini and Libra. Poor is Taurus and Scorpio. And best is Leo, the opposite gender. Worst is Leo of the same gender. Yeah, so this is how this chart works. The X's are poor, the O's are good, and then the question mark is both best and worst. So what we're looking for is, do we have anybody that is either the 2 circles, the 2 O's, or opposite gender of the question mark. So we need, let me just go back through this. I always forget the symbols. We need Gemini and Libra of any gender, and then a Leo of the opposite gender. So female Leo or a Gemini or Libra. And we don't have, oh, here we go. Hold on. So this is Gemini. So Alith here is a pretty good compatibility. So Alith is worth keeping. I'll probably end up replacing the others though, because while they're not horrible, they're not great. They're not really good compatibility. In fact, Taurus is bad compatibility. So there you go. So we don't want either of the Taurus. Then we got 2. The Cancer here is neutral. So we could keep Guinevere. Guinevere is not a bad idea to keep. Specifically because we don't need everybody to be good compatibility, because then you got to take into account their compatibility as well, right? So you want to make sure that you have a couple of people who are neutral. Alright. So we'll take Guinevere. We'll take Alith. And then we've got 2 more. We'll probably take Morris. How's Timothy? Yeah, Timothy is neutral. So that's fine. We can take Timothy. Timothy here, and Morris over here. Whoop. That's not what I wanted to do. There. So I'm so used to the controller with this game, because that's all I ever really played it as. And so having it on a tablet or on my phone, I've actually got it on my phone as well, but it's a little bit more finicky. The control's a little finicky. So if you want to select anything other than, like, I can select each character by just tapping on them, but if I want to, let's say I want to put a character in the back, I can't always select that. Sometimes it won't let me select that spot. It'll try selecting this character or something, because it's kind of behind everybody. So if I find myself being unable to select that spot, one of the other options is to click somewhere else on the map that's not on a character, and then tap and hold, and then move it to where you want it. Yeah, it should be all right. Actually, let's swap these 2. There. And commence. So we've got 1 chemist and essentially 4 squires. Garland. What have we here? We Muppets, is it? Our lucks went and turned for the better. All right, lads, cut through these ones and we're good as fled. We'll make quick work of them, and don't leave no squealers behind neither. Yeah. This one's not that hard. This mission's pretty easy. It's not exactly a guarantee like the previous mission, but it's definitely not hard. Delita is not in our control, but now all of the other characters are. Delita is essentially a guest. So. I'm trying to get this to camera to, like, angle differently. Come on. Yeah, it's not letting me do it because it's during their turn. So I don't know who got hit with the stone, but... Careful, Goric. Remember, well-aimed thrust pierces the mail. Yeah, I know. Don't patronize me, Delita. We Baelves know our way around the battlefield. Baelv, was it? Heir to the noble house Baelv, I'd wonder. Or I'd wager. It looks like we have ourselves some apprentices from the academy. Well, highborn Muppets is still Muppets. Lay down your arms, or die clutching them. None will mourn your passing. And you mean to make us do that, then? You're in far over your little heads. Okay. Let's change the angle. Let's change the zoom a little bit. Oh, that's not too bad. And... Here, let me spin it around. Alright, so we got... what, 5 enemies? We got 4 squires and a chemist. So the idea here is, essentially the idea is to kill all the enemies, but what we're going to end up doing is we're going to try and get some more experience out of this. I don't know how Delita is going to fare here. He may not let us, but we'll see. We can reach 2 of them. How about we go this way? Let's go flank this guy. We'll try to put some damage on him. This guy here is going to probably then try to flank us. And we're going to take some damage. But that's okay. We should be alright. Let's attack him. 20 damage, 100%. So now, if it seems like we're doing less damage than we were in the first battle, that's because we are. Essentially, our character now has the most basic of equipment. That battle that we just saw was actually supposed to take place... It's almost like that took place in the quote-unquote present, and this battle is the story of like how we got to that point. Or at least this chapter, anyway, really, is kind of the story of how we get to that point, to that battle where Delita comes in and kidnaps the princess. Delita's on our team at the moment, and will be with us for a little bit. Then this is the events leading up to that. Kind of explaining what happened before we apparently thought he was killed. So, yeah, let's attack this guy. Okay. 10 experience, 10 JP. JP is job points. That's actually how you purchase skills. Get enough job points for the skill. Let's see. Let's take you up here. And then fundaments No, we do not have throw stone. Okay, Guinevere. You're just gonna have to wait, I guess. There's not much else we can do. What do you have? Do you have throw stone? No, you've got rush. Do you have throw stone? You do. You have stone. Okay. Well, that's good. You've got re-equip. Re-equip is useless right now. Useless. How about... I don't want to put you up there. Alright, how about we just sit you right here. And then wait, and you can face this way. Alright, Morris. Morris, you're going to come up here and try to throw a stone at the soldier on the rooftop there. Can you hit her? Yes. 95% chance. 3 damage. Okay. I know it said it was going to do 6. It only did 3. So be it. What do you have as action? It's just items. Alright. Well, I think we are just going to move here. And we're going to wait. Let's face this way for now. Delita putting up some damage. And then running away. I wish he hadn't done that. I wish he hadn't run away, but that's about right for the AI. Their chemist came over and threw a potion on his buddy. Okay, so we're going to head up here to the rooftop, try to get some damage. 12, yikes. Not enough. You could stay facing that way. Timothy! Timothy's going to just move over, I think. We're going to try and keep Delita blocked from getting to some of these characters. 16 damage. Nice. Okay, now what? Who has any missing health? You do, but not that... Yeah, not that much. 6 health. You are missing nothing. You are missing nothing. And you are missing nothing. Alright. So we could probably throw a potion on this character here. Whoever this is. Morris, I think. We could throw... Wait, no, that's not Morris, is it? Guinevere. We could throw a potion on Guinevere, but I don't know that that's our best option right now. It's kind of a waste of a potion, in my opinion. But what we could do is either come up to this spot here and kind of block off their soldier. So she wouldn't be able to move forward. She wouldn't be able to, she can't go, they can't move diagonally. So she'd basically be blocked on 2 sides. Her only other option would be to jump off the roof, which I think she could do, down to here, or go back, and either these 2 spots or even off the roof in the back. She wouldn't be able to move forward, but I hope that sound... So right now there's somebody outside doing yard work, I think. So I hope that's not coming through the mic. I don't know how loud that is. I'm going to take a quick check real quick. Okay. So it doesn't seem like it's coming through the mic. I don't know if the volume on the game is loud enough. No idea. I hope that the way I have the tablet set up isn't too much of an annoyance. I feel like some of the sounds from the tray that I have the tablet sitting on might be coming through, and if that's the case, I apologize. This is an experimental stream for me because I'm not sure how this is going to go with streaming from the tablet itself. I don't have, my mic with me. I don't have my camera. I don't have my computer. I'm just streaming directly from the tablet, doing everything on the tablet itself. So I'm not sure how this is going to work out. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully it's enjoyable. So what do we do with the chemist? Well, we can block off that character here, or we can try to block the other one from coming, this one over here from coming over. Who's next? You are, so right next to the word enemy it says 4 out of 11. That means that they are going to go fourth. We are first. We are 1 out of 11. Who's next? So you're 7th. 10th. Guinevere's 10th. I know she just moved not too long ago. 3rd. 2nd. Alright. So here's the 2nd. There's the 3rd. And then who was 4th? You. So it goes 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and then 5th was Goric. 6th was... Who was 6th? You. Okay. So we have the ability to move, to block off. Let's block this spot here. We might take a little damage from the squire in the back, but we can get this guy up here before she can move. Or no, we can't. Nope. 6 and 4. Yeah, not gonna work. Strike that. Let's block her. $15 damage. Nice. Not too bad. And we're going to face this way, since that puts the drop off the house behind us. So nobody can actually hit us from behind at that point. All right. Goric. So, who are we going to try and go after? Well, I'd like to go after the chemist, actually. So what I want to do is... we're going to try and take down the chemist. We're going to try and take... it doesn't matter what direction I face there. I'm not too worried about getting hit from behind with Goric. We're going to try and take down as many of the squires as we can while leaving, like, at least one of them alive. And hopefully what that'll cause to happen is that the chemist and hopefully 3 out of the 4 squires will turn into crystals. And crystals, there are 2 things that can happen with a crystal. So when a corpse turns into a crystal, it can be a crystal that just restores hit points and mana, or it can be a crystal that gives you abilities, where you can learn abilities that that person had. Those are extremely helpful because if you can get a crystal like that, you can learn abilities that you don't have without spending job points to learn them. So it just saves you some job points. It's really nice. The other thing that could happen is a squire could turn into a treasure chest and drop a piece of equipment or something, or an item. There we go. So we've got 1 squire down. How about... Let's not move. Let's just do an attack right from here. Nice. 2 squires down. Timothy gained a job level. Alright, I don't know what to do with our chemist here. Maybe... Maybe here? Oh wait, hold on. What are we looking at for hit points wise? So, we could use a potion, restore some hit points. I think we might have to with the chemist. Yeah, I'm not too worried about... who is this? Timothy. I'm not too worried about Timothy at the moment. I'm not really worried at all about Guinevere. So, I think what I want to do is bring... Who is this? Aelith? I'm going to bring down to this square. I don't know if that squire... I don't know if that squire can jump on the roof here to get around us. He can always jump in the water and get around us. I'm going to try to attack him from a high ground position here. 95% chance to hit. 12 damage. Hopefully he doesn't do enough damage to kill us, because I am definitely not looking to have somebody die in this first mission. Or second mission, technically. You have 22 hit points. You have 38. You healed yourself to full. Gotcha. How about... How about we go over here? And we'll bring him down a bit. Now, I may or may not want to try to kill Delita. I don't know. I don't remember in this particular mission if Delita can actually die. But we're going to take him down so that we don't have an unpredictable character in our group. Alright, good. She didn't die. And I think I'm just going to hit him from here. 95? Yeah, we should be able to take him down. So either he'll end up down on the floor with stars above his head, or he'll end up on the floor with a number above his head. That number that you see on the other 2 squires that are down already, that is the amount of turns before they turn into something. Either a treasure chest or a crystal. Alright, so he's got stars. Good. That's what I thought. I thought that was going to be the case. What we're going to do is... let's move up. Yeah, let's just move up here. Face that way. So the chemist's just going to keep using potions. I've got to hit him with 2 people in a row before he gets his next turn. Or 2 people at some point before he gets his next turn. They don't have to be directly in a row, but... Guinevere. Guinevere might just stand still. Because if I can get Guinevere to pick up whatever that person drops, I think that will be good. Or, hold on, how else? Yeah, we're not going to be able to jump back up to the roof if we jump off, but we'll have to do one of 2 things. Either get back onto this other roof here and jump over like we did last time, or maybe come up from this direction. So if we just kind of come up this way, that might work. Yeah, I can't go anywhere that's going to have an effect on either of the squires except you. Yeah. You know what? Let's take this guy down. Nope. Not that square. There we go. 12 damage. And you are going to heal yourself. But how? Do we stand right where you are? Maybe not. I think I'm going to move here. And then we're going to use a potion. That'll work. Yeah, I figured we were going to get hit from behind there. Oof, it was a big hit. So that essentially was a crit. That extra sound signified a crit. And then we got pushed as well. So, yeah. Put another 20 damage on this guy. What are you doing? So I can move up and try to take this one out, or I can try to take this one out. I think we're going to go for this guy. Uh-oh. Alright, that most likely would show up. Yeah, go figure. Okay, so I don't know what that is. I think that's still lawn work. Right outside, so... let me see if I can get into a better spot in the house where that's not going to be as loud. Because I think they're right outside. Here, let's try here. Hopefully, it's not so bad. But there may be a little bit of an echo. Let's take this guy out. 18 damage? It's not going to kill him, but it'll get close. Where's he going? He's going to run away. Okay, what do we do with you? I think I'm going to head back here, and then we're just gonna... Yeah, there's nothing I can do. There's no action I can take. I'm just gonna wait this way. Oh, we're not gonna get that chemist down. He's just gonna keep healing. Unless I can get a second person over there. He's just gonna keep healing. So, let's take this guy out. There you go. The idea is to not let the enemy get any of the crystals that might spawn. So we're going to kind of block them from getting them. And we can throw a potion onto, not you, you. There we go. Very nice. Alright, that works for me. And then we're just going to we're going to keep facing that way. Lawrence here is going to be annoying, which, perfectly fine. I figured as much. What do I want to do with Goric? Well, I think I'm probably going to take Goric to grab this crystal. If it turns into a crystal. We need to take out this guy or take out the chemist. I think this guy is going to be our best bet, honestly. I don't think taking out the chemist right now is going to happen unless I gang up on him. I'm just going to move up here, try to block the chemist from getting this crystal. And then... Chant. What is chant? I forgot. Oh yeah. So for chant, you sacrifice a little bit of your hit points to give someone else twice as much. It's a heal that hurts you a little bit. It can be useful. You... Morris... what do we do with you? I think I'm going to put Morris next to our chemist. There. And then we're going to, even though Timothy shouldn't attack from the front, it's much better if you can get around behind and attack from behind or attack from the side or something. We're going to stay in this position here. That way we can block this guy from getting to his friend's corpse. Or hopefully what turns into a crystal. Chemist is going to do what? Nothing. Alright. That'll work for me. Actually, I'm going to pass. I'm going to wait. Because time-wise, you can take you can do two actions. You can, well, two things you can do. You can take an action or you can move, right? Those are the two things you can do in any given turn. You can wait, and if you wait without doing anything, your turn's going to come back again quicker. But if you only take one of the two things that you can do, like if you only move and then wait, or if you act and then wait without moving, your turn comes back faster than if you do both the move and an action. So we're going to wait, and our turn should come back up really quick. Same thing with Guinevere. I'm just going to wait right here. Who can throw a stone, though? I forget. You can. That's right. So, what are we going to do? We're going to move. Yes, we are going to move here. And see if we can take this guy down. No. Attack. There we go. Alright, so now the only enemy on the board is the chemist. We're going to essentially prolong this fight. Aelith was actually a good character for us. So I'm going to wait right here with Aelith. And maybe we'll take that crystal that hopefully will spawn right next to us. So we'll just wait right here. Yep, crystal, nice. Treasure chest from Alice. Alright. Well, that's not what I wanted to happen. I'm going to move straight up and wait right here as well, because you don't have throw stone. Nope. So we're going to wait right here. Thunder! How you doing, Thunder? Oh, Thunder's great to see you, too. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to stream, and so I'm not sure how often I'll be able to stream while I'm away from home, but I figured this is one of my favorite games. Absolutely love this game. So I figured I'd give it a try. I have my tablet with me, so yeah, why not? There we go. So we got a dagger. I think we're just going to wait, because action-wise, yeah, just chant. We don't have anything else. So let's wait and face that way. We're going to go back to waiting with Guinevere as well. Hopefully we can get another crystal. Here we go. Aelith. Aelith is going to move over and grab this crystal. It's just to restore HP and MP. Oh well. What can you do? Thunder, you're packing boxes and move back to Sweden in a few days, so been quite busy. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. That's fantastic, though. So moving is always, for me, moving has always been an exciting time, but at the same time, for me, it's full of anxiety. I'm always like worried that I'm not going to get stuff done in time, that I'm going to miss things, that I'm going to pack stuff in the wrong boxes and not be able to find it once I move. The bright side is, as long as it's in a box somewhere, obviously it's going to be coming with me, but I'm always worried I'm going to misplace stuff. That kind of thing. I think we're just going to wait with Aelith. But, so hopefully, you don't have to deal with that stuff too much, that kind of thing, that kind of thinking too much. Yeah, you have an Excel system. Each box is numbered, and I write down every item. Very nice. So I don't write down every item, but the last time I moved, I did write down all of my boxes, and I wrote down I numbered all the boxes. I wrote on them in permanent marker their number, and then I wrote in a notebook. I marked down all the numbers of the boxes, and then I jotted down essentially like a general idea of what was in each box, and or where it was supposed to go. Because I figured at least if I marked stuff, bathroom, right, I would know generally what was in it and where it should go, obviously. But things like, bedroom, right? There's a bunch of stuff that you wouldn't necessarily think of that I kept in the bedroom, but whether it was knickknacks or, mementos or stuff like that. It's more than just like clothes and sheet sets and whatnot. But in general, at least it was in the right room. So, but yeah, I think I still have my notebook from when I last moved, which it wasn't that long ago. I mean, granted, I moved into the apartment that I'm in now. I moved into what was it, July? No, I think August. I think August 1st of last year was when I moved in there. So I've still got a bunch of stuff in boxes, and I'm keeping them in boxes now because I'm going to have to move again in this, by this August. At some point in time in July, I have to move again. So I'm keeping a lot of stuff in boxes just because there's no point in unboxing it when I'm going to have to move again. Originally, I thought I was going to stay in this apartment for a while, at least a couple of years, maybe a few years, but turns out, life had other plans. Yeah, true. I just want to know which game is in which box. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, I think I can get out of the echoey room now. Hold on. Let me get into a better room. So they're doing some yard work outside, and somebody was really, really loud, so I needed to change position, but I think they're done. Hopefully they're done. Yeah, you're reusing your old boxes in Excel as well. I've only been here 2 years. I'll probably not unpack everything and live in a backpack for a little bit and travel. That's cool. That's very cool. Yeah, that's it sounds great. I mean, I would love, God, I would love to see some places like that. I would love to go to Sweden. I would love to go. I really want to go to Iceland because I would absolutely love to visit Reykjavik and visit the headquarters for EVE Online. I don't know if they, allow visitors or, tourists, but I would love to be able to do that. That would be phenomenal because I've played EVE Online for a very, very long time. And I still have a character, I believe, but I really don't play a whole lot anymore. But I'd love to see that. I would love to see... Ireland is a big one. I would love to see Ireland because some of my history, my family history can be traced back to Ireland. And then... where else? I have one of my close friends actually, a bunch of different places. I would love to from the pictures that he took and everything. I would love to go see some of those things in person. Yeah, that'd be cool. We'd like to go to Iceland too. You've seen enough of Ireland? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Morris. What did I want to do with Morris? Wait, is Morris the one that can throw stone? Yes. How about, can we throw stone from where we are on the chemist? We can. 6 damage. Actually, I gotta block him. I have to block him from getting that crystal, so... what if we put Morris here? Hold on, when is he going? He's going 6th. When is our chemist going? Our chemist is going 5th. Alright, perfect. This will work out great. So we'll put Morris up here. Because I don't know if our chemist can make it up there. And we'll face that way. Guinevere's going to wait again. Timothy. Timothy is going to wait. But I need to heal Timothy. And then Goric. Oh, I really want to get a crystal with Goric. I think... Oh, wait, who's going to die first? Who's going to turn over first? This guy? I'd like to try to get a crystal with Goric, or maybe both crystals, if both of them turn into crystals anyway. So we're going to just sit here. And, oh no! Oh no, our chemist can't make it there. Crap, so we're not going to be able to block off their chemist. Hopefully their chemist doesn't actually move to this spot. So we'll just move up here with ours. And we'll try to heal up Morris, I believe it was. You. 14 hit points? Yeah, we're going to heal you up. Probably don't need to, but we'll do it anyway. Oh good, he can't make it there. 3 damage. Madison, their chemist. 3 damage with a punch. We can move Guinevere because I'm not going to take that. Whatever that turns into, I'm not going to take it with Guinevere. So I'm just going to move her out of the way. Just keep her back here and wait. Let's put some damage on you. Nice, 20 damage. And then wait and face this way. I don't want to kill him. So, Scarlet Shadow Fantasy, how you doing? How you doing, Scarlet Shadow? It's really good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. I apologize, Thunder. I don't know if I said that to you, but I hope you're having a good day. I really do. I don't really think I'm going to attack. I think we're just going to... Because I don't want to take the chance that we crit or something and kill him. Not until those other 2 turn into crystals. So I think we're just going to wait for now. Goric's turn. Goric is going to... Yeah, we could move to this spot once it turns into a crystal. So from right here. So I'm just going to wait again. And have our timer tick down faster. Scarlet, doing all right? Great. That's good to hear. I'm doing okay. I'm dealing with some stuff. As I always say, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I may not tell you, every little detail, but I'm going to be honest with like how I'm doing. I tend not to want to fake anything. I'll try to be as entertaining as I can, but I'm not going to like fake it. If I'm not doing well, I'll be honest about it. I'm surviving at the moment. I'm going through a couple of things that, one relationship thing that's really, really difficult to deal with, and one other thing that's unfortunately up in the air right now. And then I'm not sure where I'm going to be living at the end of July. So it's like 3 kind of imminent issues that I'm dealing with right now. But it's a lot of anxiety about all 3 things, and it's just kind of all like at once, But we'll see. Hopefully it all works out. For now, we are here. We are having fun. Let's block off their chemist from reaching this guy when he turns into a crystal. I don't think anybody needs heals. I think we're good on that for now. Yeah. So I am extending this battle out a little bit. Sonic Joy Gaming, how you doing? How you going? How are you doing, Sonic? We'll call you Sonic. How's that? If you have a preference, let me know, but at least for now. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have to heal anybody up, so I think I'm just going to wait. Treasure chest. Go figure. Come on. Guinevere can go get that treasure chest. And she can't reach it this turn, but that's alright. And then Gorick will go over and get ready to pick up the... Hopefully, the other guy turns into a crystal. And we'll pick that up. Treasure chests are okay because we can at least get some equipment or, you know, an item from it or something. But we'll see. Scarlet, oof, that's a ton... a lot on one's mind, especially when it happens all at once. Yeah. Glad you're surviving at least. Thank you. Much appreciated. Hope it gets better and eases your anxiety. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've got, unfortunately, I deal with an anxiety disorder, which it sucks, you know. Anxiety is nothing new to me, but I can manage it a lot of the time. It's just when certain things happen or when a bunch of stuff happens all at once, it gets to be a little rough. So... we're going to wait with Timothy again, I think. Well, actually, you know what? Is Timothy the one with Throwstone? I keep forgetting. No. Then we're going to wait with Timothy. Morris, were you the one with Throwstone? Yes, you were. So we're going to Throwstone with Morris. That way, even if it does crit, it shouldn't kill him. There you go. 6 damage. Perfect. So... Oh, of course. Of course he uses a potion. Go figure. That's alright. Not that big a deal. So, get a little bit closer with Gorick. And as soon as that turns into a crystal, hopefully, we'll pick it up. Another chest? Come on! Fine. Let's move... Let's move back here with Timothy. We're just going to end up taking out their chemist. We'll pick up these treasure chests. They're not going to be anything too exciting. Just a broadsword, probably a dagger in this one. How much you want to bet? Yeah. Dagger. I figured. Okay, let's take out their chemist. Can I attack from here? Yes. 12 damage. And Gorik's just coming up here, and we're probably not going to be able to attack with Gorik. Kind of chase this guy into the corner, essentially. 3 damage from the chemist. Let's move behind him. As soon as this guy dies, the mission is over. So, yeah, you might as well just wait. I'd love to get the kill on our chemist. I think we're going to try. See if we can get the kill on the chemist. Or Gorick. I mean, I'd be okay with that too. Nope. Nice. Alright. Works for me. So I extended that battle out a lot longer than it needed to. But I wanted to show what happens to corpses like that. So they can either turn into a crystal, they can turn into a treasure chest. Or if it's an NPC character that, you know, just can't die for whatever reason. It's got the stars above its head. Unfortunately, got a little unlucky with the fact that, 3 of them, I think? 3 out of the 4 of them turned into treasure chests. I was hoping for crystals, but whatever. Honest work would see them die old in bed, yet they chose instead this early grave. Why persist in such folly? The petal is won. Yay! 500 bonus gil and 2,000 gil for a trophy, mithril knife, phoenix down, and a potion. Well, that's good. Phoenix downs are expensive. Mithril knife is pretty decent. So that's basically just a tutorial about how to move, the menu, help button, all that stuff. Various tutorials can be accessed from the main menu. Got it. Gotcha. Alright, first things first, I'm going to save it. I am a chronic saver. There we go. Actually, I'm going to save it twice. And this, the wanting to save more than once or on more than one slot comes from growing up with games where you could have save files corrupted, or you could, and you could still do it in this, where you could accidentally save over the wrong file or something like that. So, yeah. I tend to make multiple copies of saves on games like this. Just for the heck of it. Garrelin. Can we do anything in Garrelin? Yes. So we can go to the tavern. We can actually listen to rumors. Essentially, this is just story stuff, so I'm probably going to read these. I honestly, I don't know if... I haven't decided yet if I wanted to read them as I go along, or do, you know, another stream where I read just a whole bunch all at once. Actually, you know what? I'm going to read these now. I'm going to read these now. We're going to try and keep up with it. So anybody that doesn't want to listen to this, if you're watching on the VOD, you can clearly skip, you know, however long it takes for me to read these. But I'm going to read through these. I'm going to read them through pretty quick, as much as I can anyway. The Corpse Brigade. Brigandry is on the rise across the land, and Galleon has by no means been spared. Wains are struck and pillaged, high-ranking officials taken at sword point. Most of the incidents of this past 6 months are believed to be the work of a company of felons and former sellswords known as the Corpse Brigade. It is oft said that the only good brigand is a dead brigand, and the Order of the Northern Sky would like naught more than to see the brigade made corpses for true. But as yet, it is all the knighthood can do to keep the outlaws in check. So that's the Corpse Brigade. King Andoria III. The health of King Andoria III has been the subject of concern since his collapse at the birthday celebration of Prince Orinus. The Board of Chamberlains has since announced that the king has regained consciousness, and his fever has broken, but will yet require several weeks of quietude and bed rest in order to recover. Many speculate that it may be some months before the king resumes his official duties. However, Queen Louveria and her retainers have long been in charge of most affairs of state, and thus few problems are anticipated during the king's absence. So he hasn't been ruling too much anyway for a while, so the fact that he got sick and is going to need time away, not a big deal. 50 Years' War. The half-century of conflict between Ivalice and Ordalia is today known as the 50 Years' War. The beginning of the 50 Years' War can be traced to the death of Ordalia's king Divan III, or Divan III, and his failure to name a successor. His cousin, Varroy VI, was next in line for the throne. However, King Dinamda II of Ivalice, the uncle of Divan III, proclaimed himself the rightful heir and declared war on Ordalia. However, this was merely a pretense to justify the invasion of the neighboring Ordalian province of Zelmania. Once an independent state, it had been annexed by Ordalia nearly a century prior. Ivalice had since been aiding the province in an effort to weaken Ordalia, an effort that ultimately failed. Tired of Ordalian rule, the Zelmanian leadership and nobility secretly petitioned Ivalice to take a more direct hand in their liberation. After a victory in Zelmania, the Ivalician armies marched on Ordalian capital of Viura. As fate would have it, Dinamda II succumbed to fatal illness on the road. The momentary confusion amongst Ivalice's troops gave Ordalia the opportunity it needed to regroup, and Varroy VI succeeded in pushing the Ivalicians back as far as Zelmania. The resulting impasse would not be broken until the Romandan army's invasion 2 years hence. Romanda, a powerful military state lying across the Rana Strait, marched on Ivalice at the behest of Varroy VI, a blood relation of the Romandan nobility. However, Dinamda II's successor, Dinamda IV, was a fearless warrior, personally leading his men into battle against the combined might of Romanda and Ordalia. This, along with an outbreak of the Black Death in Romanda, forced the Romandan army to withdraw after only 3 years. Two military orders worthy of particular mention in this conflict are the Order of the Northern Sky, led by Knight Gallant Barbaneth Beowulf, and that of the Southern Sky, led by Sidolphus Orlandu, also known as the Thunder God. After countless victories at home, these two orders had been poised to advance into Ordalia. However, the protracted conflict had begun to take its toll on domestic morale. Peasant uprisings and revolts throughout Ivalice and Ordalia forced both countries to send their troops home to pacify their own citizens, resulting in another stalemate. It was Dinamda IV's sudden death by malady that broke the stalemate. Although some claim that he was murdered, his successor, Andoria III, was ill-suited to the throne, and left the governing of Ivalice to his queen and retainers. Without Dinamda IV's leadership, the armies of Ivalice had little prayer of preventing Veroy VI's successor, Prince Leonard, from defeating the troops stationed in Zelmonia and advancing into Ivalice proper. Despite the valiant efforts of the Northern Sky and Southern Sky orders, Ivalice failed to repel Prince Leonard's invasion of Zeltenia. Ivalice's leaders soon began looking for a peaceful alternative. In the end, both states agreed that prolonging the war would prove mutually detrimental, and a pact was signed allowing each nation to return to addressing domestic strife. An equal peace in name, it was in reality a defeat for Ivalice. The economy of Ivalice was brought to the very brink of ruin as it struggled to pay reparations to its former enemies and to repay the loans taken from neighboring states to fund its war effort. Soldiers returning from the front found themselves without pay, and entire orders of knights were summarily discharged from service. The swelling ranks of the unemployed did little to relieve the people's distrust of the crown and nobility. So, basically, that's kind of explaining how various different band of brigands had been created, unintentionally created, because of the 50 Years' War. Essentially, when they came home, they had nothing to come home to. The pay that they were promised for being soldiers was essentially forgotten. The state did not bother to pay them. And so they were kind of destitute at that point, so they became brigands. So those are the 3 story items that we have so far, the 3 rumors that the Tavern Master can give us. Let's go to the outfitter real quick. Just take a real quick look at what he sells. So right now it's just the most basic of equipment. Dagger, broadsword, rod, or oak staff. And if you click on these items, you click on help for any of these items, it'll give you a description of the item, gives you its attack power, block, whatever. This particular item, the knife, can be dual wielded by certain classes, anyway. And then these are the classes that can actually use it. So any of the ones that are grayed out cannot, but a squire, orator, ninja, chemist, dancer, and thief can all use a dagger. You got things like the rod, which, whoops, I don't want to buy it. The rod, which can be used by magic classes, kind of so, for the most part. Black mage, mystic, and summoner. And then the oak staff is used by the white mage. Oop, there we go. The white mage, the mystic, the time mage, and summoner. Let's go over here to helmets. Leather cap, the most basic helmet. Clothing, the most basic armor. No accessories right now. And then all of the consumable items. So right now we have 3 potions on us. I actually want to buy a few potions. I could buy 10. Yeah, why not? It's only 500 gil. Let's buy 10 potions for now. We have 3 Phoenix down, so that's not too shabby. 2 eye drops, 1 antidote. Hopefully we won't need them. I don't think I want to sell anything. Maybe a dagger or 2. We're not really going to use all the daggers. They don't sell for much, though. They only sell for 50 gold apiece. Yeah, let's keep the daggers for now. We'll sell them later. Probably won't need them, so we'll sell them later. And we can go to the Warriors Guild. So the Warriors Guild basically allows you to hire new soldiers. I think we are going to replace at least a couple of the soldiers that we have. So I'm going to go back out to the menu and party roster. We'll take a look at our soldiers here. So Timothy is neutral to Aquarius. We'll keep Timothy, I think. We'll probably keep Timothy. We'll keep... who is this? Morris. Do we keep Morris? We could. Timothy and Morris, and then Guinevere. I kind of want to keep Guinevere. So I don't want to keep too many people. I'll probably keep Timothy, I'll keep Guinevere, and then I'll keep Aelith. And we'll get rid of the rest. Yeah, just because of their zodiac compatibility. So that means, let's see, 1, 2, 3. So that we're getting rid of 3. I don't know how many I want to keep all total of essentially generic characters. I can't remember how many that you can have. You're limited on your character roster to a certain number, though for the life of me, I actually can't remember how many that is. But you do have an upper limit to how many characters you can have in your roster. You can also eventually at some point you can get monsters in your roster. Monsters that will join your party and actually you can control in battle. They're fun to play around with, but I find that the characters themselves are better just because you can, level up as various different classes, and some of the monster abilities are interesting and, fun to play with. I tend not to bring monsters really into battle very much. There are a bunch of special characters that you can get, and all of those special characters do still count towards your total number of characters allowed in your party. So we want to make sure that we have enough room for all of the special characters. I'm going to try to get them all. Clearly not in one stream, but hopefully we can stream this over time. I'm hoping to stream this again on Monday. So right now, just as an FYI for anybody watching and anybody who watches on the VOD, I don't know when the VOD's going to go up on YouTube, but it'll be available on Twitch, as soon as we're done streaming, obviously. But I think I have Twitch itself set on vacation mode right now, and that's because I'm out of town. So I'm not able to stream the things I would normally stream. I don't have my computer with me. I don't have my mic. I don't have my camera. So we're doing all this right now from the tablet. But while I'm away, I'm going to try to stream as much as I can, as often as I can. Not going to be able to stream on... I probably won't be able to stream at all on Saturday and Sunday. But I might be able to stream again on Monday, Tuesday. I just don't know exactly when I'm going back home. So the day that I'm going back home, I probably won't stream at all because it's a long drive. It's a pretty long drive to get back home. It's like 6.5, 7 hours, somewhere around there. And that's if I don't make any stops. So I probably won't be able to stream that day, whatever day that is, that I'm driving home. But I'll try to stream as many days as I can before that. And that all depends on what's happening here, though, too. But then I will start streaming again at home, and we'll go back to, XCOM Long War. We'll go back to, I want to do some Dragon's Dogma streaming, because I miss it. Haven't been able to stream that in a few weeks. So we're going to get back into that as well. So back into more of the normal schedule, the regular schedule. But I'm still not sure, because I'm taking Elden Ring out of the schedule. I just don't think right now it's worth it for me to stream that. I'm going to replace it with something else, but I'm not sure what yet. Be it more Dragon's Dogma, be it this. I might continue this at home, actually. I don't know. We'll see. But that's the plan for now, just so so you know. All right, so we want to keep. Who did I say? Guinevere, Aelith, and did I say Timothy? Yeah, I think it was Timothy. Yeah, because Guinevere is the other Cancer. So we'll keep a Cancer. We'll keep. This is a. Which one is this? Pisces. We'll keep a Cancer. We'll keep a Pisces, and then we'll keep a Gemini. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to replace the other 3 with either another Gemini or a, I think that's a Libra. Whoops. Of course. I skipped it and I didn't mean to. There we go. So I'd like to take another, I'd like to take a Libra, because a Libra's good compatibility with the Gemini and with Aquarius. So that'll work out pretty well. So we could get a Libra, and then we could get a... Oh, I know, hold on. Let's go back to Goric for a second. I'd really like to get a Leo, a female Leo, so that we have at least one person who is the best compatibility to Goric. So I'd like to get that, a female Leo. Let's take a look at how much it costs. I forget. How much does it cost to hire? Ooh. What did I just say? I wanted a female Leo. So there you go. So we could hire this person, and wouldn't be a bad idea. Their bravery is 60, their faith is 65. I haven't mentioned bravery and faith yet, but essentially bravery is how much you are affected by attacks, by physical attacks, essentially. This doesn't describe it very well. It just says the number indicates how brave the unit is. Bravery is how brave they are. Yeah, that was unnecessary to say that. The higher the number, the more valorous the unit is. Again, that does not really tell you what it does. But essentially, their physical attacks are more powerful. Plus, there are effects for having too little bravery or too much bravery. Essentially, if you have too little bravery, you'll end up leaving the group. If your bravery goes down below, I want to say it's like 20 or something. If your bravery goes too low, you can turn into a chicken, and that's going to be fun. That is something I am definitely going to do. One of my favorite things to do in battle is to turn the enemy into chickens. So they basically just run around, and they might try to peck you or something, but it does like 1 damage. It does virtually no damage. But if you turn them into chickens, they don't do anything else. They can't use any of their abilities. They can just run around the battlefield and do, dinky little, pinprick damage. And they're really easy to handle. They gain 1 bravery back each turn. No, I don't. Maybe it's 1. I can't remember how many. But they gain bravery back every turn until they finally turn back from being a chicken. And then they just have low bravery after that. Their attacks, so a person with low bravery does less physical damage. A person with high bravery does more, obviously. Faith affects your magic. Let's click on Faith. There we go. Faith represents the unit's belief in magic and spiritual phenomena. A higher number indicates deeper faith. Yeah, I mean, it all makes sense. What it doesn't tell you is that, it doesn't go into specifics, is that the higher your faith is, the more damage, the more magical damage that character can do to the enemy, but also the more magic damage you take, the more you're affected by spells. So if your faith is really high, it's a double-edged sword, because you'll do more damage with your spells, but the enemy can affect you more with their spells as well. Also, if you have too high of faith, I believe you can leave NPCs or extra characters like this, generic characters, can end up leaving the party if their faith is too high. I don't know, they end up going on a spiritual journey or something, and they end up leaving the party because of it. Same thing, like, if your bravery is too low, you can leave the party. If your faith is too low, I think you can also leave the party, but don't quote me on that one. But the main character can't. So Gorick cannot leave the party, no matter what his faith or bravery end up as. I think we're going to hire this person. It costs 1,400 gil to hire. I apologize, I bumped the tray that I have the tablet on, so hopefully that wasn't too loud. But we've got the ability to hire a couple of people. I think I'm going to spend the gil, because it just so happened to turn out that we got one of the characters that I wanted. Female Libra. Yeah, let's hire her. 1,400. And her name is Thora. Yeah, we can start with that for now. I would like, in the future, I was thinking of maybe naming characters after viewers. So if there's anybody in chat right now that would like this particular character named after them, let me know. I will do that once we are out of this screen, once I've accepted the name, whatever it ends up being. I don't think it can be changed again. I don't think you can change the name of human characters in the game. You know, once you're past this screen of hiring them. So, if you want this character named after you, let me know. I'm gonna give it about 20 seconds. Starting now. If I don't hear anything, we'll just name her Thora. Perfectly fine. And then, I'm not sure if we're going to hire the other two yet, but I'm probably going to fire at least one of the other characters that we have. Maybe I'll leave them. Because it's not like our roster is in danger of overflowing at the moment. So yeah, maybe I'll leave them for a little while. We'll end up firing them at some point. Okay, so nobody spoke up, so we're gonna go with Thora, and I'm gonna hire probably two more. But I do need to look that up. At some point in time, I want to look up how many characters can you have in your roster total. The first number that comes to mind, I want to say, is something like 26 or somewhere around there. But I'm not positive. Don't quote me on that. Let's see. 1,400 gil in finder's fees. Yeah, why not? There we go. All right. We'll leave it at that then for the hiring for now. I'm going to hire a couple more people, I think, at some point. But for now, we'll leave it at that. We got the best compatibility person, just like I wanted. Let's save under both spots. Alright, now party roster. So I'm going to start equipping. Nope. That's not what I wanted. There we go. So we're going to equip Gorick with the best stuff that we have right now. I'm going to optimize, though. That will show me essentially what is the best equipment that we can have on. I don't always use the optimize button, though, because I'll check it a lot. But I may or may not actually click it, because what ends up happening is it changes the accessory as well. And some of the accessories have different effects, like they'll protect against certain statuses, or they'll have a movement bonus, like Battle Boots, for example, has +1 move. Things like that. And the optimize part of this does like to prefer it, show its preference for attack power and defense. So if there's stuff that has that effect to it, it might equip that instead. And I'd rather have the +1 move. I'd rather have the +1 move even than having a +1 attack, +1 damage. Just because the move is really important on the tactical map. So he gets a mithril knife, which is nice. I don't think we had more than one. Nope, that's all we had. Let's go over to who else are we keeping? We're keeping Guinevere. Guinevere's got a broadsword. Alright, so that's fine. You do not have an accessory, though. Are there any accessories left? Nope. Gork's got the only one equipped. And we were keeping Aelith. Aelith, again, you really don't have anything you can do. I could equip the Mithril Knife. I could switch it from Gork over to Aelith, but not necessary. Thora, however, has a dagger equipped. I think we're going to equip the broadsword, because for a squire, the broadsword is a little better than a dagger. Delita, you know what, Delita? You're going to get the dagger. It's less attack, which means you have a less of a chance of actually killing someone, which is exactly what I want. I don't want Delita making kills, because Delita is not going to stay in our party forever. Morris, I'll probably switch Morris over to a broadsword. Why not? Miles here can only use the dagger. And Evelyn. Evelyn will switch to a broadsword as well, since we have another one. We have an extra. Not a big deal. Alright, cool. Abilities. Do we have any job points? What can we learn? So we have 264 job points on Goric. That's really nice. We can get JP boost. Oh, perfect. I didn't know if I'd be able to get that this early. Unless you spend extra time in that first battle, or the first battle after the tutorial battle. Unless you spend extra time in that battle, it's going to be difficult to get enough job points to buy that. And you definitely want to buy JP up as soon as you can, because, or JP boost, anyway, because it increases the amount of JP earned in battle. Honestly, I keep that equipped for most of the game, on most characters. Ooh, do we have any Arts of War? No. Arts of War are kind of expensive. Somewhat, sort of. But what we want to get is, I'd love to get Ren Speed, Ren Power, maybe even Ren Magic, or Rend MP. And those all destroy, all the Ren skills destroy something. So Ren Speed will make the other character slower. Ren Power makes them weaker. Ren Magic makes them, magically weaker. Rend MP does exactly that. It takes away MP. Instead of doing damage to health, it'll do damage to MP. Rend Weapon, Shield, Armor, and Helm are useful, but I tend to favor not getting them until later. Because I'd like to try to steal those equipment pieces rather than rend them, rather than destroy them. And then we've got, this is a reactionary ability, essentially a counter. So we've got parry for the knight. This is a passive ability. That's what this category is. So you can equip heavy armor even if you're not a knight, or equip a shield or a sword even if you're not a knight. And then these are movement abilities. So essentially these are, it starts with actions, reactions, passives, and then movement. Chemist, what can you learn? So, do we know anything in the chemist skill? No. We know nothing in the chemist book. I'm going to learn Phoenix Down, and I'm going to learn Potion. And then we'll save the rest of the points. I could learn Antidote, but I don't need it right now. And then when it comes to assigning stuff, I'm going to assign items to our second slot. Your first slot is always the class that you are, and then you can equip a secondary set of skills that are from another class. Usually they'll be less effective than they would be on that other class, but you can assign that to your character so that you could be, for example, a squire using chemist abilities, as well as your squire abilities. So that's exactly what's happening here. We have no reactionary ability, and we have no movement skills to use. But that'll at least, the fact that we assigned it this way means at least we have the ability to heal with a potion, and we can use a Phoenix Down on somebody. But these skills, since we're not a chemist, we can't throw the potion at someone at long distance and heal them up, or throw the phoenix down to them and raise them back from the dead, or from unconscious. So we can't throw it a good distance, but we can use it if we're standing right next to the body, right next to the person who needs to be healed, or the body that needs to be brought back. Who else do we take normally? We're going to take Guinevere. So Guinevere is going to learn nothing. Honestly, I think Guinevere is going to learn... No, that's not true. I'm going to learn Stone. Stone will give us the ability to grab some JP from a distance, just in case we can't get up close and hit anybody. We know Potion and Antidote. We do not know Phoenix Down. And don't have enough JP, so that's fine. How about we're going to equip items as well, since you do have a potion. Let's do... I don't like re-equip. Re-equip is nice, but it's situationally nice. So re-equip is really handy if, for example, you're going up against a bunch of knights and the knights are rending your equipment. They're destroying your equipment. You can use the re-equip ability to equip something from your inventory, whereas most characters, during battle, whereas most characters cannot do that during battle. So it is handy, but it's handy only in certain situations. Aelith. Aelith needs to learn a secondary skill set. Ooh, Aelith does have Stone. So we're just, for Aelith, I think we're just going to save up for JP boost. It really should be, for the most part, JP boost should be the default go-to passive that you get, the very first passive that you get. Okay. I don't think we have enough JP to really buy anything else, so you're good to go. Aelith. Thora. Thora has 151 Squire points. I'm going to grab Stone. I know it's 90 points that we really don't have to spend, but... Chemist, I'll give you a potion, and... yeah, we can give you Phoenix Down. Perfect. And then assign secondary slot items. Nope. I didn't want to click that. Alright, so we set up Guinevere, we set up Aelith, we set up Thora. I don't remember who... hold on. Help? No. Help, there we go. So Taurus is... yeah, Taurus is bad compatibility with Aquarius, so I don't think we're keeping Evelyn. So we can get rid of Evelyn, we can get rid of... Miles. And Morris. I don't know if I'm going to set these guys up then. Or set them up much anyway, at least. Can't really learn anything on Evelyn, so we didn't take her on the battle anyway. Oh, this is Guinevere. That's not who I wanted. Miles, that's what I wanted. Yeah, you just don't have enough JP. Morris, you're fine for now. Oh wait, actually Morris, do you have anything other than re-equip? No. let's just leave you guys alone then. Oh wait, actually, let me make sure you all have a secondary ability slot. Yeah, let's assign you chemist. And then Miles will assign fundaments, and then Evelyn will assign items, chemist. So everybody has at least 2 skill sets, or specifically only 2 skill sets that they can use. Let's save it again, and let's move on. So next thing is a battle in Mandalia. Little cutscene first. Barbeneth Baelv, a great hero in his own right, who had attained the distinguished title of Knight Gallant, approaches the hour of his death. Baelv romance in the waning days of the 50 Years' War. Knight Gallant Barbeneth Baelv, what news of the war? Knight Devout Zalbag Baelv, the Order has struck a great blow. Limberry is ours once more. We will be able to recall our forces into Zeltenia anon. All goes as planned, Lord Father. Be not troubled. Lord Dicedarg Baelv, the envoy dispatched to advocate Lenario has returned. Advocate Lenario? Yeah. The envoy dispatched to advocate Lenario has returned. He has agreed to your proposal, Lord Father. Good, very good. Then the war will die with me. Alma, Father. There now, Alma. Do you want my last memory to be of your tears? Where is that Goric? He should be at your side. Dicedarg Zalbag, you are dear to me, but Goric is no less so. Though he be not the issue of the womb that bore you, my sons, still my blood courses through his veins. Watch after him. Lord Father! You forget yourself, Goric. You have come. Good. Let me look once more on your face. Lord Father, how long has it been? You've grown into a fine young man. I would hear of your studies. You've been at the academy since spring, is it? Hear me, Goric. For generations, we Baelves has stood foremost of those who serve the crown. Ours is the soul of the knight. Become a knight worthy of your name. Tolerate no injustice. Stray not from the true path. You will know the path you must walk. A Baelv can walk no other. I will not fail you, Father. Your friend, Delita, is a good boy. He is low-born, but he can serve you well. I've made arrangements for him to enter the academy. You should have seen the look on the headmaster's face. In the years ahead, you will need someone whom you can trust. You could do far worse than Delita. As you say, Father. Take care of your sister. And show these brothers of yours what it is to be a knight. Okay, interesting little cutscene. Showing the death of your father. The death of your we're gonna save it again. And off to the Mandalia plain. Here's the next battle. Okay, so we can take only 3 more people outside of our main character. There's usually a best setup, a best way to position. I do not know what that is on this particular mission. I can't remember what it is on most missions. So I'm going to put Goric here. No. So I'm trying to remember, because I do have the strategy guide for this, the official, actual, like, Prima printed strategy guide. In fact, I think I have 2 copies of it, because the one copy I had used it so often that it's getting a little worn. So I bought a second copy just to have a fresh one. But I don't remember the exact setup for this. So what I'm thinking is, I kind of think I have an idea of what it was. Let's see. Guinevere here. Aelith here. Thora. Actually, I don't remember what this is. We're going to put Thora here. Okay, so these are the 4 characters that we can take. We are going to commence. Mandalia Plain. Looks like this one's still alive. What do we do with him? The highwayman. What do you think we do? Right then. Your luck's run out, knave, if you ever had any. Blast one of the Order's patrols. The Corpse Brigade, and they have a hostage in their midst. So now we have to make a choice. So what do we do? As the main character, you can either choose to say, our first duty is to defeat the brigade, or you can say, we must rescue their captive. So your choices have consequences. They're minor consequences. They don't really alter the story much, but the choice that you make here does have consequence for this particular fight, at the very least. So what'll end up happening is, if you say our first duty is to defeat the brigade, that means that their captive, even if their captive gets taken down on hit points to 0 and goes down, their captive will not die. The captive will have stars over their head, and they'll just sit there unconscious until you either break them out of it by using like a Phoenix down, or you wait until the end of the mission. At the end of the mission, they'll essentially be fully healed and back to normal. So that's the first thing that happens. The second thing that happens if you choose number 1 is that you will get 10 bravery. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 10. You'll get 10 bravery for every character in the mission. I don't know if the NPC, the special character there, gets it. But everybody else does. So you get 10 extra bravery, and a quarter of the bravery increase that you get in any given mission becomes permanent. So essentially, we would get like 2 permanent bravery out of it. Something along those lines. So we could do that, or we could we can go with number 2, we must rescue their captive. Now, there is no bonus for hitting, number 2, for saying we'll rescue their captive. There's no bonus other than it's kind of the right thing to do from a moral standpoint, from your character's morals and what your character believes in and everything. You can decide that on your own when you play on your own, but I think the general idea is that Ramza, which is supposed to be the name of the main character, is generally a good guy. So he would want to rescue their captive. But the consequence of doing that, if you select rescue their captive, that means that the captive itself, himself, can die. If they get taken down to 0, they will start the timer, and once the timer runs out for them, they will turn into a crystal or a treasure chest, and you will lose the mission. And then you will have to restart. So, yeah, I prefer not to have that happen, so we're going to say our first duty is to defeat the brigade. Now, it always bothers me when I make that selection, because it's not what I would normally do, or it's not what I would pick you know, if there were no strings attached to either one, it's not what I would have picked. But anyway, our first duty is to defeat the brigade. The enemy stands before us. Attack! You would stand by and watch as they kill an innocent? Yeah, see, that's exactly it. Delita, no, I wouldn't. I'd be the one rushing in to his aid. Oh well. I hadn't planned on giving them the chance, had you? I would save him myself if it came to that. Alright, so defeat all enemies. Commence. Reinforcements, and none too soon. So their captive is named Argath. Nice hit, Argath. Although, yep, I figured as much. He's going to be a dumbass and just sit there and take whatever hit they give him, instead of trying to retreat towards us, which would be nice. And it's our turn. Okay, so Guinevere. Let me change the zoom a little bit. Change the angle. There we go. Okay, Guinevere. I think Guinevere is going to move up to here. Although, so we have an option actually. We can take it. We can take it easy, and then when Argath goes down, he's not going to die. So that would be ideal if he was to go down, because then we won't have any interference trying to get crystals, treasure chests, whatever. In order to make this work, we could... So essentially we have 4 characters and then Delita, who is not controllable. I believe if you take Delita down, though, during this mission, he just... he goes down with stars above his head, so he'll be fine. So I think that's what we're going to try to do first. I think that we try to take Delita down ourselves, or at least help them to do so. And then we kind of scooch everybody over into this corner here. And try to get maybe the chemist over here and in the actual corner. And I apologize if I'm not making a ton of sense with my thinking, if I'm not making a ton of sense with, you know, what's coming out of my mouth. I am very, very tired. It has been a day, and yesterday was a day as well. So let's attack Delita. Why not? Alright, and then we'll face that way. What can you do? Can you throw... Can you throw stone? Yes, perfect. So I'm going to move Thora up to here, and then we're going to see if we can throw stone on Delita. Stone on Delita. Yes, 6 damage. Or 3. I don't know if that's a compatibility thing, or if that's an armor thing. I don't know. Who knows? Gorik. Gorik's going to move up. And we'll try and put some more damage on Delita. Let's face this way. Alright, so Aelith. Aelith is going to... You know what? I think Aelith is going to go here and see if we can attack Delita from there. The only thing is we do not want to die up here with Aelith, because Aelith is the only one that can toss a potion, or toss a phoenix down. Yes, we can take Delita down with Aelith. Nice. So there's a panther that we have to worry about. Have to worry about Argath as well. So yeah, Delita does have the stars above his head. That's fine. That works. Oh, stop going after me. Go after Argath. He's kind of a dick anyway. And we're back to Guinevere. Guinevere is going to move over. And let's try and take Argath out. Thora. Maybe we should put some damage on this guy. Damage. And then face that way. I think we are going to attack Argath right from behind. 20 damage, 100% chance to hit. I think we're going to face this way. Potion from Aelith onto... Oh, who needs it more? You do. There we go. Just in case. And then we are going to move... I'm going to move back. Just to kind of get ready to hole up in the corner, I suppose. There goes Argath. I must help the Marquis. Now, I've heard the common pronunciation for that in England is Marquis. I've never liked the pronunciation of Marquis. Oh, come on. We're going to have to use a Phoenix down. I vastly prefer Marquis, but it is what it is. This guy is special out of all the rest of them because he is a thief. He is the class thief instead of a scout, or instead of a squire. So we might try to take him down, but we definitely need to bring her up ASAP. When does the chemist go? Third. Chemist will be able to bring her up. That's fine. I think I'm going to attack right from where we are. Try to get this thief down. Ooh, 12 damage out of 18. No. Not enough. And we'll just wait right here. Gurik, why not? Give him a kill. $16 damage. Let's take him down. Yay. So he hopefully will turn into a crystal. And we're probably not going to be able to hole up in the corner. at this point because we need to protect those corpses or kind of block other people from getting those corpses. Chemist. So I'm going to move the chemist in the corner here. No, we don't have Phoenix down. All right then. I'm not sure. Who has access to Phoenix down? So you have access to Phoenix down, so that's perfect. Thora does. Yeah, I don't want to zoom in that much. All right, well, can we attack the guy up on the rock? We can. And just enough hit points to take him down. Fantastic. No. 10 damage from the Panther. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Yeesh. Stop hitting me. Stop it. Okay, Thora's turn. Thora is not able to actually move onto any of the squares that we need to be able to get that Phoenix down. Yeah, because you can only use the Phoenix down within the squares directly adjacent to you. I am not happy about this. This guy right here moved into our space. I am annoyed. Hopefully he moves out of there before our next turn comes around. I honestly think that I might just wait. The other option would be to attack the Panther, but they essentially have a counter ability. They don't always use it, but it's there. I honestly don't know what to do with her because I can't get into any of the squares where I can throw a Phoenix down on our down soldier. Well, I'm not letting this soldier's timer run out, so one way or another, let me try to attack this guy. And we get hit from the side, okay. Gorik. Oh, Gorik is low on hit points. That's not good. No, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, none of you guys are really in any good spot for me to do anything here. I think we're going to take this guy out. Let's move over here. Our chemist, I'm pretty sure we need a heal. So, who needs it most? You do. Well, you can't throw through another person, so we are going to move. Maybe here, I suppose? Yeah, let's try and throw a potion over here. There we go. Good. Oops. I think I didn't face the right way, but that's okay. No. Yeah, I figured that would happen. Come on. At least he moved out of the way. No. This isn't going well. We do have a Phoenix down, but so, all right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the Phoenix down. I think one of the reasons why this isn't going well is because I'm just too tired. But we're going to use the Phoenix down, bring this person up. They have 4 soldiers. No, I wanted to face the other way. 12 damage. Ouch. And 8. Act. Here we go. All right, so we have to bring up... Oops. We have to bring up two people. We cannot do it with her. We have to do it with Goric. We're going to heal up Goric. I think we're just going to wait here. Goric is... Oh, you don't have to move, do you? Let's try to bring up somebody else. And then we'll just wait and face this way. Yeah. I thought that would happen, but at least it reset her timer. I don't think we can catch up. I think I brought down Delita and Argath too quickly. Oh, yeah, I think I'm going to heal up Goric again. So Guinevere does need a heal, but how about... Oh, how many hit points do you have? You have 6. None of that's going to work out well. So I want to go here with Goric, but Goric's not going to go again until... Oh, no, Goric's going right after this. Good. So that means that I can move over here. Try and stay away. Let's pick up the treasure chest. I didn't think it was going to be anything exciting, so that's fine. Act, items, Phoenix down. And we'll bring up our chemist. And Gore can face this way. Galfred turned into a crystal. Hopefully we can get it before anybody else does. Oof, 4 damage. There you go, Aelith. And it's just restore HPMP, which is fine. It will at least hopefully mean she doesn't get killed right away. Act... Stone. There you go. How about you take a stone to the face? $18 damage on a chemist. Yikes. $16 on Gorik. How about Guinevere? Guinevere, move here. No. Potion. Nope. Come on. And we'll try to heal up Guinevere. Hopefully that means we won't die right away. Face that way. Gorik, can you take one of these guys down? Yes. Please do. Thank you. Panther's going to go after the chemist because, of course he is. A stone to the chemist, and then let's move our chemist here. Less opportunity to get attacked. We still have to bring up the other person. Yeah, we'll go here and then act, items, potion. Jeez. Gorik has to move and try to bring you up. Nope. Crap. Yeah, honestly, I think this mission's over. Because I'm not dealing with a death. And so, essentially, the mistake that was made was bringing down Delita and Argath too soon, too early in the mission. We should have let at least a couple of the enemy die first. Because this mission is meant to be done with both Argath and Delita at least alive for a little while doing something, right? Just take a look at this real quick, though. So we've only got one turn left here. I can't bring down the 3 remaining enemies. I don't think we can bring them down quick enough to finish the mission. I would love to get the crystal from this guy when he expires, but that's not going to happen because our character is going to expire first. I'm going to try to end the mission without reloading. But at this point, I really think that we have to reload. I think that's going to be the only option. What do you have? 35 hit points, yeah. As I feared. There's not much I can do. I'm pretty sure we're done. Ugh. Ooh, we can take this guy down. Pretty sure we're not going to have enough time to take the other two down, though. Nope, Guinevere's going down. Okay. As long as it's not permanent. Alright, good. And nope. Nope, nope, nope. 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 Alright, so Thor's down. What we're going to end up doing is returning to the title screen, and I'm going to go continue. Unfortunately, we don't have a continue, like a, in the battle save or anything like that, but this should be right after we got Thora and set everybody up. Wait, hold on. Timothy has Treasure Hunter? I didn't realize that. Okay, so what we're going to do now, I think, is we're going to call it here because I'm really, really tired. The last little while has kind of taken a toll on me. I wanted to do this stream today because I wanted to, first of all, see if it was possible to do this from here. Second of all, to see how it would work and the quality of the stream and everything, and whether or not I'd be able to have voice, a microphone of some sort. We have a microphone. I'm going to, which is good, I'm going to take a look at some of the stream and just to get an idea of the quality, get an idea of what the mic sounds like and stuff like that. I'm going to take a listen to it. And then I'll make some adjustments, and hopefully I could be back on Monday. No guarantees. Yeah, so this is all saved. I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna save just in case. There. Okay. So no guarantees, but I'm gonna try stream again Monday. We'll see what happens. We'll see, again, when I'm going home, I'm not sure. But with that being said, I think we're going to call it here so I can actually try to get some rest. Try and take a nap before dinner because I'm exhausted. It's been a rough time. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. It was good to see some of you again. It was good to see all of you again. And I really, really appreciate it. Kapow is here with me as well. He says thank you. And hopefully we will see you in the next video. Thank you for being here. Take a look at the Discord. Actually, before I forget, let me put that in. Do I have the Discord command running? Yes, I do. Good. Join the Discord if you haven't already. And I announce the streams there. We talk about some stuff there. You can always reach me there. Take a look at Facebook and Twitter. I announce the streams on both of those. Goric Gaming at both. And other than that, follow the channel if you haven't followed the channel already. Greatly appreciate it. Kapow and I will love you for it. Subscribe on YouTube if that's where you want to watch stuff. I post the videos there. I'm going to try and put this up on YouTube right away, but if I can't get it to work from here, I'll have to do it when I get home on the computer. I should be able to get it to work from here, but we'll see. But anyway, thank you, and I will see you in the next video. No outro because I don't have my... Unfortunately, I don't have my normal streaming set up, so I won't be able to do like an outro or anything, but you get the idea. I'll see you soon. Thank you, and have a great day.